Yeah, look, Karen, I know, but we could have done anything in Beechworth. There's heaps of things to do. Why do we have to go looking for ghosts? We've talked about it before. But, look, I'll do it, but I'll tell you what, it's coming up in the meeting because I feel as though you do these things to me deliberately. But I've just hung up on me. Bang. You can hear it. I'd have sworn it was a flat tyre.
What was that?
I reckon we got a flat tyre. I reckon we need to... What a way to start the day. So I said, Dave, you wait in the car. There's not any point in both of us being out. I'll get out and check it out and see what we've got to do. Well, that's strange. There's nothing wrong. Visually, I can't find anything wrong anywhere.
You got car troubles, mate?
Mate, I thought I did. I would have swore I had a flat tyre, but nothing.
You want me to have a look and see what's up down under?
Be my guest if you'd like to, mate. I can't find anything, but yeah, if you'd like to look.
No worries, mate. Yeah. Look at this. You had a stick caught up in your brake wiring. You would have had no brakes, mate.
Wow. Mate, I don't know how to thank you. That could have been an absolute disaster. No brakes.
Happy to help.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, I'm just on my way to the next town.
Can I offer you a lift? I mean, you potentially saved my life. The least I can do is give you a lift.
That'd be fantastic. I'd love that.
I'm going to check out some paranormal behaviour, paranormal activity. I've just got a booking at the Beechworth Asylum to do a tour. Do you mind waiting while we do that?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I've been there before, actually.
It's the least I could do. Well, let's face it, that was a problem with the brakes he'd found. So it seemed. Well, here we are.
So, will you guys visit the asylum? You wouldn't mind if I took a nap in your van, would you?
No, of course not. You basically saved our life. Go for it.
Thanks.
Of course he can sleep in the van. Potentially saved my life. How could you say no?
So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all tonight? Welcome to Asylum Ghost Tours here in Beechworth. I'm going to be your guide for this evening. My name is Adrian. However, for the next 90 minutes, you're going to be referring to me as your medical superintendent. I'm the man in charge of the building, of which you are now officially committed. You both belong to me. In just a few moments, we are going to take a bit of a stroll around the old hospital here. But seriously, if anything freaky does happen here tonight, I am going to be the first person now. Guaranteed. You alright?
No, I'm not, mate. I'm bloody petrified. I don't like this stuff. I never have. Don't roll on this, eh? To have someone admitted into this facility required only 2 signatures from other people in the community. So imagine back in the day when someone had enough of their wife and just decided to get his mate to sign her away, and she'd have to spend her time in these cells until such time as she could prove that she wasn't actually insane. Just take the camera in there. I'm not going in there, mate. Just, you go in, just show them. Go in there and just film it, mate. That's all. You'll be fine. Just go inside there.
Because the truth is, we did have some people presenting with significant psychiatric disturbance. That was clear upon arrival. But we also had a lot of blind, deaf, epileptic people being dragged up here. Soldiers returning from the major conflicts around the world with something you guys now call PTSD. Had an awful lot of children being dragged here, up here at one point. No longer wanted, no longer needed. The shame of the family. That was definitely our saddest legacy by far.
I think we just come down this way, mate. This is the way we came in. So I think we've been here before. I was sure it was the left. We had that to the right. I reckon we might be done for a while, mate. I think we're lost here.
Because as you'll learn when we get into the guts of this place and we have a conversation about what was really going on here, you'll understand that this was not an environment for children. This was no Wiggles concert.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the noise? What was it? I mean, get out of here. We should never have come in here.
The story's coming out of here. Obviously, we're talking about a world filled with straitjackets. We had thousands of those in use over the years. We're talking about restraining furniture of all means, bedding, chairs. Chaining people to the wall was popular throughout decades. We don't have a problem with people living here who like to bite other people. And if you're one of these individuals, and you've been a staff member or a patient one, you immediately had your front two teeth ripped out. Electroshock was popular here at Mayday Hills. We had a reputation for it turns out, for all the wrong reasons. It was happening way too much. That's what the rest of the medical community was saying.
You need to get somebody in there and get us out of here, Karen. Everywhere now, this is what I know what it is. This piece of woods. We're going to come in this way, we're coming this way. Have you seen Blair Witch? It's like that.
Stories about a doctor and his nurse wandering in here. He fires it up and he begins electrocuting every single patient. The entire hospital had all been electrocuted. Now, you could be convulsing so badly from this early ECT, receive so much electricity through their body that they're now beginning to almost break their own bones.
When you walk these halls and wards at night, you certainly get the feeling of exactly what it would have been like here back in the day. Imagine hundreds of people in here, the voices, the murmurs, the snores in the middle of the night would have been breathtaking back then. Now, it's empty, but you can almost imagine it's still going on. I can almost hear those snores, the feet of the staff walking around at night. It brings a chill to the spine. I'm pretty brave in places like this, but still for me, I'll tell you what, you nearly wish you weren't here. Next time you're down here in Beechworth, make sure you drop in and check out the asylum, do the tour, catch up with Adrian, and he's going to give you a ripper night. Mate, it's been a ball. You freaked me out. The place freaked me out completely. I was freaked out before I got here, but... So, we hadn't really covered it, but what is the relevance of this room, mate?
No, that's a good question, Macca. So we had a patient living in this particular room. Later on, he liked to venture down into town for these little day trips where he had a fascination in like helping people out who might or might not have car trouble in time to time.
You want me to have a look and see what's up there?
The old story, the story that's been going for a number of years now is if you see him by the side of the road, whatever you do, never, ever pick him up.
You wouldn't mind if I
Took a nap in your van, would you?
He's in the caravan. When you've created the situation that the only way out of is to confront every fear you have, there's no other way around it. No matter how I worked it out, I had to go back to that caravan and get our new friend out of there. About time to confront this ghost, eh?